Previously on Two Up and Overloaded. We'd had phenomenal adventures riding a motorcycle around East Malaysia. But now it was time to head through the Indonesian side of the island of Borneo and eventually take a ferry back to explore East Java. Good morning, everyone. We are going to be leaving Kuching today. We've been here for so long, making videos, relaxing, and just enjoying this incredible city. But it is time to move on to Indonesia once again, and we're gonna pick up Dorco. So today we're going to the bus station, and we are going to take, I think it's only 7 or 8 hours this time to go back into Indonesia. A bus this morning, it'll arrive late in the afternoon in Pontianak, and yeah, I can't wait to see all the people that we met in Pontianak and retrace our steps back to Java. It's really sad that we're gonna be leaving Kuching. I really liked it here. It's always hellos and goodbyes. That's what traveling's all about.
So, as many of you may remember, we had purchased a Bajaj Pulsar 220.
Yes, that was our motorcycle throughout Indonesia.
Across Java and up through Kalimantan. But once we hit Pontianak, we had to take a bus to get into East Malaysia. And now on the return trip south, we had to get back on a bus, get back to Pontianak so we can ever so excitingly pick up Dorco.
Okay, so Dorco is the name of the motorcycle.
Very fitting.
We named it that, so it's our own fault, but it did win the contest for the name.
It did.
But this motorcycle has had lots of problems, and because it was an Indonesian motorcycle, we were unable to bring it into East Malaysia because there was a bunch of rules about that, and so we did leave it at our friend Ali's house in Pontianak, and that was so nice of him to keep our motorcycle there the whole time that we were in East Malaysia. But now it was time for us to head back into Kalimantan, which is the Indonesian side of the island of Borneo, and pick up our motorcycle.
Absolutely.
So bad.
So bad.
It's not very good at all.
So our good friend Lee from Kuching took us to the bus station where we were going to pick up the bus to Indonesia. And he came with his mother. And it was so nice of them to see us off.
They're very good people. They'll always be in our hearts. And then, surprise,
Aya and Ibu showed up, who were the
Yeah.
first people that we met in East Malaysia. They were the parents-in-law of our friend Jason, and they had been so nice. It was really kind of them to just show up as a surprise to say goodbye to us.
Absolutely.
And they even bestowed gifts upon us, which are traditional necklaces made by the Iban people, which are the indigenous people of that region of Sarawak.
So we said our final farewells to all our friendly folk that we had met. And we got on to the bus, which is possibly my least favorite form of transportation.
I like buses. I mean, I like all forms of traveling, except maybe planes.
Yeah.
But buses are really cool because you just get to lay back and relax in the air conditioning, which is different from a motorcycle. We crossed into the Indonesian side pretty quickly. The border was a breeze, everyone had to get off the bus and do all the paperwork and passports and everything, get back on the bus, and then we were in Indonesia. We are currently leaving Malaysia, and here's a lovely sign to say farewell to us. Selamat jalan. Goodbye, Malaysia, but not for too long. We'll be back in West Malaysia soon enough. And now we are entering Indonesia. Do you think it's hotter here in Indonesia?
We crossed the line and it got 10 degrees hotter.
We made it to Indonesia. Woohoo! All right, we're getting to the bus now. The trolley person apparently put all our stuff on the bus, but we want to check to make sure. I don't just like trust it, you know? So we're gonna check that now. Is this our... We did it. All our bags are there. We're in Indonesia.
Then we got to that little restaurant place.
Yes!
And there was the world's cutest children.
Oh my goodness, they were so adorable.
So, this is my new cool look. But we are at the restaurant for the bus stop. And I don't know why everybody didn't flock out here because it's nice. Yeah. There's a big old cacti, but this is the cool thing. There's a little mosque in the background there. And then bam. It's like a relief painting made out of concrete.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's super nice. Super
Back in
duper.
Indonesia, I remember all the things.
All the things.
Like, it feels like Indonesia again.
It
feels
does.
very different from Malaysia, automatically.
And I've already had to re-douse myself because it's just that hot.
Yeah, it's hot. And they loved my Iban necklace that Aya and Ibu had given me. They thought it was the coolest thing, and they were so sweet. I just loved playing with them.
Oh, good pose. Look at her rock star pose.
Yeah.
But oh, you would know, my friend. Good job. Heart. Heart. Hey, goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. Just had a close encounter of the cute kind.
Oh, yeah.
We did finally pull into the bus station, and it was dark. It was nighttime. I was pooped. The bus wasn't even extremely crowded, but I had that I've been on public transportation for hours on end feeling, which is just, you know, just a sense of like, get me off this thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a sense of blah.
Yeah, definitely. And so we got all of our stuff, which is way too much. You know, we had to pile it all on little pushing shopping carts like we just won, you know, some shopping spree.
And then find a taxi to our hotel.
This is true. Home sweet home. We had stayed there for a long time, and we were excited to return back to the same place because it was very comfortable. We knew it was nice. The staff was very welcoming, and there was good motorcycle parking for us when we brought Dorco back.
That's right.
Hey everyone, nice to have you here. We are Tim
And Marissa No Tear.
I ride in the front,
And I'm in the rear.
we travel the world and we pack too much gear.
Oh, all the places we'll go.
through rain and through sleet and through mud and through snow.
Oh, all the things we'll see.
We've been to a country or two.
Or three. Oh, all the fun we've had.
You have you along would make us real glad.
So give us a like and
Hit subscribe to join us along our epic ride.
The next day was the day that we were going to pick up Dorco, our Bajaj Pulsar 220 motorcycle that was sitting at our friend Ali's house in Pontianak.
Yes, our neglected love child.
Yes.
Abandoned.
Hey everyone, so the motorcycle is there. It's ready to be picked up and we are ready to pick it up. We are super excited to see Dorco again. Well, one of us is. So Tim is not the biggest fan of Dorco. I'm sure there are other Bajaj Pulsar motorcycles that are fabulous, but this particular one had given us a lot of troubles on our first time going through Indonesia. And so you were happy, but also a little bit hesitant about your excitement for picking up Dorco.
Yes. We had just spent a long time traveling around Borneo on a new KTM, and now we're getting on a, what was it, 1932 Bajaj?
I think so.
Yeah, the wheels were square. But yeah, it was at our buddy's house, and we had to go pick it up and continue going further south on our ride back towards Java.
So excited for this Indonesian food. I remember coming here before and it was so delicious. Yum! And once we got there, Dorco did start up right away.
This is true.
Which was amazing.
Who'd have thought?
Now we need to get it out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we got on and said our goodbyes to Ali and his wonderful family and thanked them so much for taking such good care of our motorcycle while we were gone, and headed back to the hotel.
Check engine lights on.
Well, that was what it was, right?
I remember getting right back on the motorcycle and being like, I don't remember if it just sucks more or if this is the same amount of suck, but like, this motorcycle sucks. I knew that
right away.
Yeah. I don't remember what I don't remember versus what just feels awful, but if like that was just the way it was already.
Yeah.
And we went over the first bump and I was like, oh man.
Oh, the suspension is so bad.
Just awful. Oh. Just awful. Yeah, we got it back to the hotel and we parked it so that we could pack it up with all of our too much stuff and head back towards Java via Kalimantan.
Great. Yay! Perfect. The next day, it was all about packing up the motorcycle and heading into Kalimantan. Good morning, everyone. Today is the first day that we are going to be back on the road with Dorco in Indonesia. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited to be back here in Kalimantan. First, we're gonna go out to breakfast, then we're gonna pack up the bike, which might be a little bit different than we have in the past. So a lot of experimenting and we'll see how it goes.
So we finally got all of our junk, all of our gear back on Dorco where she belongs. We're having our morning pep talk about how potentially awesome Dorco is gonna be. We think with 5 months of neglect, she's gotten better somehow.
Dorco. Oh, Dorco. Well, today we're going to put her to the test.
Yeah.
Once again. So as you can see, it's really nice and sunny today here. A little hot when the sun breaks out of the clouds, but it has been raining very, what's the right word? Very heavily and very punctually at 4:00 p.m. every day, and that is the sign of the monsoons. So monsoons are here, and that means that we should probably get to our hotel before 4 p.m. every day if we don't want to get wet in a torrential rainstorm. So that's the plan. It seems doable, I think. So that's what we're gonna do. Hope for good weather.
Dorco 2.0.
Okay.
We got an upgraded rack. It's still not a dynamic rack. Go check them out. It's much better quality. This is our friend. What is your name?
Putrianto.
Putrianto.
Siap.
I'm Tim. my wife Marissa.
I'm Marissa.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih. All right, brother. So we've downgraded everything into the main bag that we can as of our trip around Borneo. So pretty much everything that's in here now is things that we won't need, and hopefully that we can get rid of for our trip around the rest of Southeast Asia. Corner panel kept falling off, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
So now I've kind of jimmy rigged it up, which is nice, high and tight. All Dorco has to do is run. This is not good. That's
Oh no.
yeah, but there's still one good mount here. No, that's not even part of it. There's a mount here, so I got some more straps and a heavy strap just to try to take some of that weight off of it.
Yeah.
So that's Dorco 2.0.
All right.
Still sucks.
I like it.
Yeah, Marissa was starting to pick up just little miscellaneous pieces of things that started to fall off the bike. Not start, because they've been falling off ever since. Continued to fall off. But the good thing is we were shedding weight.
Yes. It looks like it would have already been broken. But we picked up the pieces of our motorcycle.
We'll put it in the pan here.
Headed off for our new adventures through Indonesia.
This is true.
Thank you. Terima kasih.
Who knows how much air is in the tires?
Yeah, I know. We should probably check that at the gas station.
Yeah. And it
It would
says
be bad if we popped a tire on the road. So one of the things we noticed right away about Indonesia as opposed to Malaysia was the difference in the traffic. Even though Pontianak is a much smaller city than many of the cities we had been in Jakarta, where the traffic was really madness, still you could tell that it was a lot more chaotic on the Indonesian side than the Malaysian side, and there were a lot more motorcycles.
you know, the sea of motorcycles kind of flow into little channels going around the big barges, if you will. But, you know, and I'm still kind of in between, you know, motorcycle and a car's width. So,
That's right.
you know, when I go in front of these little scooters, they're kind of like, oh no, this jerk went in front of me. But
I did notice a lot of children on the motorcycles, whereas in Malaysia I didn't see as many. But in Indonesia, you know, whole families will pile on the motorcycle,
Yeah.
and I think it's just the cutest thing.
you want to say hello? Say hello. Hi. Hey, buddy. Wow. Goodbye. For sure. Let me give them fist bumps and you know, they're super cute.
One thing that Indonesia always has is smiling, happy, welcoming people. Not that Malaysia doesn't, but despite the chaos of the traffic, nobody is angry. Nobody is honking. No, everyone is just having a good time, going slow, taking it easy, very relaxed, and super friendly.
One thing that I noticed is that Dorco felt even like it's hard to tell what's bad when you're on something awful, right? You know, something was even astray for as bad as it normally is. So I thought we needed tires because we had left the bike there for.
We had tires.
We did have tires. Just to be clear.
It's good that we were this far down the road.
Just before we realized, like, why is it so heavy? Fred Flintstoning everywhere around.
No, air in the tires.
Air in the tires. And I didn't have a little air compressor, so we stopped by a little workshop on the side of the road where there's a group of very willing people to assist filling the air up in the tires. I have a thingamajigger. It should be 32 PSI.
Yeah, Yeah, they were so nice.
Yeah, and it cost like 0 point nothing cents, and I paid them like 9 times more than they asked for because they were just so happy and so smiley and you know. What is your name? Nama? Aldi. Aldi. Just good times. Makes you always leave with a smile after every interaction we've had.
That's right.
32. Yes. And sama-sama.
One thing you can always count on in Indonesia, even in the vast barren regions of Kalimantan, is you're never too far from a little place that will help you out with whatever motorcycle problems you're having, because we've always had motorcycle problems in Indonesia, but people are just so friendly and willing to help out there.
Absolutely. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Parapa. Oh, come on. A little.
Berapa harganya?
For you. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Bye.
The ride that evening was so gorgeous. Once again, the sun is out and you can see the hilly landscape of Kalimantan, all filled with greenery everywhere, and then you have the blue skies, bright, vibrant colors. It is beautiful.
Absolutely. We pulled up to another familiar hotel. There's not a lot of places to stop all the way up from the north to the south, and so we were kind of retracing the lines that we had going north on our way back south, and we stopped at the Trans Hotel.
Yeah, good old Trans Hotel.
Yeah, not Transylvania.
Nope.
And not the Rocky Horror Picture Show Trans, but just the good old Indonesian Trans Hotel.
Yes. We made it. This room is huge with a giant bed and hot. Yeah, we gotta get this air conditioner going, but we made it before the rains. It doesn't even look like it's gonna rain. Woo.
Yeah, friendly staff, really cool people. We made friends with the night clerk.
That's right. He was so nice.
Yeah, the common theme of this episode is just how nice everybody in Southeast Asia is so far, and specifically Indonesia and East Malaysia. It's just, again, miles and miles of smiles from all these girls and gals and guys at the Trans Hotel. Next time, we ride back through some of the palm oil jungles on Dorco, rev the engine, bounce around, see if any more parts start flying off. And we had a small conversation with some palm oil transporters, and so
yes, we delved back into that industry.
This is true. So we hope to see you next time on our little palm oil jungle adventure.
So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. Ding ding. And if you haven't already checked out our Borneo Motorcycle Tours that we're going to be giving in the region of Sabah, East Malaysia, please do check it out in the link in the description below at 2upandoverloaded.com/Borneo Tours.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you along for the ride, let you experience many of these smiles that we've encountered. Orangutans.
Yeah. Beautiful scenery, beautiful beaches, and you'll be riding with us. It's going to be epic.
Absolutely. We hope to see you further down the road, guys.
Bye.
Peace. We plotted. We platted.
We planted.
This is true. So we said our final farewells to all the friendly folk we've made. Nope.
That's a lot of apps.
It is. Well, we're not using that.
It could be a blooper until you ruined it.